Welcome everybody to another episode of Fate, the Traitor Soul. I hope you've been enjoying the series. Sorry for a lot of the on and off kind of gameplay. It's been kind of the up in the air. Some days good, some days are bad, and I'll get back onto a good schedule. Considering I can be home for all of spring term, it does help me out quite a bit. Plus, I have a beefier computer, so theoretically, the recording should be better. I promise nothing, though, because it probably won't. Also, the game is probably way too loud, because it's way too loud for me. So, much better.
Has been sprung.
Oh, shoot. I kind of forgot healing potions.
You step into the portal.
And ouch. Here goes a lot of my gold. But at the same time, better than all of my gold if I die, because I probably would die. Recently, I have started... Not started, that's the wrong one. Actually, recently, I put out an update for my game, Phantom Asteroids. It took a little while, longer than I was expecting, because I don't have things, even though this is my main computer, I don't have things set up very well at all. So it took me a long time just to get things to work.
Your pet has fled.
And ended up figuring out it was a version issue. So, no. No to dragons.
Your pet has fled.
Do not, especially that is a map. I feel like that dragon is bigger than normally should be.
Your
also,
pet is fleeing.
That's a lot of resistance. Oh yeah, I got an update for my game out, and I finally got the mega lasers to actually work how I always had wanted them to work.
Your pet has fled.
Just, you know, took a little while, like 2 years. But actually, once I started like actively looking of how I would do it, it took me about like 2 days, which honestly was pretty great. Like just being able to get it to work how I had always wanted it, it's like sweet, I finally got this to do it. And now it's probably, I wouldn't say a little bit more powerful, it's probably a lot more powerful.
Your pet has fled.
Because if any of you, I doubt many of you actually have, but if any of you played my game, the mega lasers, what they did was just like fire in a straight line, which, you know, that it has its use. It's pretty good at taking out things right in front of it. However, what I wanted it to do was it would basically fire in it would track the closest asteroid, and it would just fire upon it until it was destroyed. And with the code I found, it should technically just do one, or should just fire upon the closest one. However, I found that it sticks to a target until it's destroyed, which most of the times would be like, oh, this is really annoying. In this case, it's the best thing ever, because that's exactly what it's supposed to do. Now it's also just really powerful because of the fact that it, you know, you don't even have to move and it can destroy things for you. But it does run out of ammo really quickly. I did do some testing and realized, okay, it runs out of mana, not mana, I'm out of mana. It runs out of energy, ammo, whatever. I might call it energy actually at one point or something. But it runs out really quickly. That's just due to it's a very fast firing weapon. It also recharges quickly. I don't have a good setup yet to make it so it just recharges when you're not firing, because that's a pain. And I'm not sure how I'd do that, mainly because I tried and it still would do it, so it's like, just make it balanced for recharging while firing. surprise, surprise, today with another game, not that I made, because I only made one game, but another game I've played for the longest time, Warframe. They came out with a new update today. All I have to say is, oh my god, it is insane. Like, completely insane. It's just completely insane, because pretty much the thing, I forgot. Not good. But pretty much the premise is you have there's two, well, you're fighting pretty much an ancient enemy, yada yada yada, but kind of the main gameplay stuff is two different teams. There's a space team and a ground team. I don't know enough about the space one.
Your pet is fleeing.
Because I still haven't done that mode, like, at all. So I've decided I'm just going to stick with what I can do, which is ground-based stuff. Which, I mean, hey, works pretty well. And I could take out one of my favorite frames, because it's literally built for countering the ground things. You have to end up attacking this thing, which has like one weak spot. And one of the weapons that I really like to use, but isn't actually that powerful. Like, I had a special mod, not like your traditional sense of mod, but they're basically upgrades in Warframe. But I had one of those, a special one, that gave pretty much really good bonuses against this faction. And so it's like, sweet, this has a great purpose. Then later I figured out my shotgun sword as utterly and totally would annihilate those enemies, like, sweet. However, it's still kind of buggy right now because it was just launched this morning. So there's a lot of bugs, like host migration is still, usually it's not that big of an issue, but right now it is a huge issue.
Your pet is
because normally it's just like, yeah, whatever. You have to redo something, or like you have to do it by yourself if something fails. But like if something fails with the host migration, which is almost a guarantee, honestly. But like if something fails with host migration in these ground missions, it's like you can't do anything more. Because the AI stops working correctly, because it's just like, it's pretty much, it's built around,
your pet is fleeing.
It's built around doing its thing based off of its health, and like starting at some point and then ending later. But that doesn't really work.
Your pet has fled.
If it starts at like mid health, or any probably damage beyond the first stage.
Your pet
because
is fleeing.
Like I got host migration and then just couldn't defeat it anymore. It wouldn't open up. So it's like, bad timing. Okay, these things are hitting hard. So back, foul demons. Back to the oh my god. Don't get close. Okay. Yeah, I think I've gotten to around the same level as I have with the other dungeon now, which is scary because things are really nasty here and I don't like getting killed again. It wasn't fun in the other dungeon, and it still isn't fun in this dungeon. However, luckily I get killed a lot less in this dungeon, because I think I've only racked up a kill death, not a kill death,
You have been poisoned.
number of
Your pet
1
is fleeing.
in this dungeon, where you could probably put like a 3 in front of that one for the other one, because I've died a lot. Oh wow, I didn't think I was already dead. Also, I've decided, and pretty much you'll probably see me go to like the gamble
Your
spot
pet
like
has fled.
twice. And probably, well, see me get nothing good twice. Because it's good at the beginning, but and it really can be good later on as well. But it rarely seems to actually get anything decent. Daily gamble, gamble, gamble. Shall we find anything even remotely decent? Find out on the next episode of We Are Screwed. Okay, nothing good here. So what we do, we go back here, we go back again, it resets what's in it, and we go ask again, like, oh look, better items. I still wonder if we'll ever find anything better than this, because like while the defense is low, that 32% vitality bonus is insane. Plus movement speed's good. So, well, let's try our luck. Okay, 20% damage taken reduced is also very, 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 very good. And probably a chest plate we won't end up using. Yep. And so that is it. We lose 116 health plus HP regen and some movement speed. But we also take 20% less damage and gain a lot of health back. Oh, I feel so slow though. I've had that belt since the beginning of the game. Like literally my first gamble, that's where I got it from. Okay. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode and this stream, I think, actually. Because that took a lot longer than I was expecting. And I'm actually tired out. Slash, I'm not sure what else I want to stream right now, so... And I don't want to play more Fate right now, so... I hope you all enjoyed. If you're watching the video once it's out on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. If you really enjoyed, hit like. Really enjoyed or want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, hit that bell icon, because if you don't hit that bell icon, the subscribe button really doesn't do anything, it seems, these days. But anyways, I hope you all had a good time, and I'll see you